He's on the phone. Hello, Mark.
Good morning, how are you today?
We're great, thanks. Tell us what happened.
Essentially at midnight on Tuesday night, I got a phone call from Victoria Police asking me to go out to Bitten Creek. I didn't know what was happening, but when I showed up, there was ambulance already there on scene. And when I actually went into the house, the snake was in the bedroom, and I actually trapped the father inside the bedroom. So the snake was between the father and the paramedics, and I couldn't actually attend to him until I actually safely removed the snake from the premises.
And he'd been bitten, Mark?
He got bitten on his pants, and he thought the bite might have gone through to his leg, but he did get bitten, and the child there got bitten as well.
Yep, so that was Matt Horn, and his 11-year-old son, Braden, is autistic. So the belief was, I think, that Braden had seen the snake, not really understood the danger, and in a way almost played with it. So what would be the response from an eastern tiger snake in that sort of situation if someone's approaching it in a house, in a closed environment?
So generally a tiger snake or any other snake in Victoria won't bite you unless you try to pick it up, handle it, or try to kill it. So the fact that the young man picked up the snake and started playing with it, that would have eventually enticed the snake to bite him. And then, so the snake, if you pick them up or if you touch them, that's when they'll bite you. But if you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. And that's very important for everyone to know.
They're not normally, snakes aren't normally multiple biters though, are they, Mark? They have a quick go and then they try to squiggle away and get the hell out of there. I mean, you know more about it than I do.
It can actually depend on the type of snake. So some snakes will just try to bite once and then go away. Some snakes may bite a couple of times. The key part is don't really take the risk and don't pick up snakes to wonder if it's a single or multiple bite. So either way, exactly. Either way, they're all venomous, especially in Melbourne, and I wouldn't touch any of them.
So how did you resolve this one? With Matt locked in a bedroom with the snake, how did the situation get resolved?
Sure. So I opened the bedroom door, and he told me where the snake was. Basically, he was trapped on one side of the room. The snake was right near the entrance. And I saw the snake. I tried to put my hands in. It was near a TV unit. I tried to put my hands in to get it, but he was still a little bit bitey from the previous episodes, but he just endured. And then when he crawled around the corner, I grabbed him by the tail and safely took him away. It's not something that anyone should actually do unless if you see a snake, make sure you call the snake hunter.
By the tail?
Yes.
Oh, Mark.
Wow.
I just got shivers.
Mark, what's the season been like so far?
I would have to say it's very busy. With the cooler spring that we had, it took a little while for the snakes to come out. But once they did come out, when it started to warm up, they've just been everywhere, and I've been inundated with calls all over the place.
Mark, thank you very much. Mark, who grabs snakes by the tail. The Snake Hunter, amazing. That was at Diamond Creek, a father and a son. Instant Radio Solutions, 96900 693. If you've got a question, we may be able to answer it. We'll give it a go after this.